sort of been brought up to think you're tough, you're strong, don't show emotion, you're not allowed to cry, don't let people know when you're struggling.
The juxtaposition is amazing because one, you've got so many of them. It's men and ladies in suits on motorcycles, right? That already in itself, by itself, is a huge awareness piece because people are like, wait, what's going on here?
Many people, you, me, your family members, everybody has experienced some difficulties in their life, a loss in their family, a brother, sister, father, mother, or their kids even. And to overcome the stigma with mental health or to prevent a certain cancer occurring in the first place, that's why we raise the awareness for it.
We'll go on rides and health is not something that we would talk about. Whereas now we can go on rides and people are talking about their mental health. People are talking about prostate cancer. People are talking about how they feel.
I come from Ireland and men's mental health is, well, lack of mental health is probably one of the biggest killers we have. Suicide is one of the biggest killers in men under 40 in Ireland. Last year I had a period where I sort of withdrew from everybody around me. And it was actually two of the guys that I rode DGR with that aren't close friends. They aren't people that I speak to on a daily, but they noticed I'd disappeared off social media, I'd disappeared off like going to bike meets. And two of them independently reached out and were like, how you doing? Like, you doing okay? And it's sort of something small like that made me realize like, yes, the people that come here are raising money for this event and stuff, but they do care about the people that they meet. And that sort of when you're at your lowest, it's just a simple, like somebody who's potentially a stranger asking like, how you doing? Means a lot more than maybe your best friend asking it.
Coming here as an immigrant, I didn't know anyone, and it's helped me, like I've got to meet a few people and build up a community and kind of advocates for that sort of stuff to build community and have a place where you can share and find comfort, and it was the best way I've got to meet people. Vancouver is quite known for being a lonely city and hard to make friends. You get stuck in your own little world. It's great to be able to have access to like community and stuff, not just through motorbikes, to advocate for men's mental health. Yeah, we're just humans. You need to vent and have a community to reach out to.
A lot of people get caught up on the fundraising, which is obviously always important. The fact of the matter is there's things that you can do as well. You can get checked for prostate cancer. You can tell your mates that are over 45 to get checked for prostate cancer. Like, that doesn't cost you any money. You can be there to have a conversation with your mate and make sure that you're supporting them. That doesn't cost any money. You don't have to donate anything out of your pocket there. So yeah, the fundraising is great, but there's so much more that you can do as a person to have an outcome now.
A friend of mine who I organized the Distinguished Gentleman Rights with, he was a cancer survivor for a few years, but sadly in 2023 he got diagnosed with a complete different cancer, and while we were just completing the Distinguished Gentleman's Right, a couple of months after he was diagnosed and passed away. Lost my father because of cancer. When I was young, I always liked motorcycles. Back in the age of 14, I was riding already a motorcycle, a 50cc bike. First, with no license, out agricultural road, forest service roads. And my parents always complained, I always bought old classic bikes, built in the 50s, old unreliable bikes. When I wasn't home on the weekend, my father, he picked up my bike and was riding it. He liked it so much, although complaining I have an old bike. And when he passed away in 2015, I lost a little bit that connection with that bike connection because he passed away. So that just gave me a stronger reconnect when I found out about the Distinguished Gentleman's Right and their cause to benefit the Movember Foundation.
Everyone rides a different bike, everyone has a different style, different job. But the community here gives you the opportunity to make that connection and have that conversation that sort of keeps your head right.
People coming in, riding the bikes and connecting with each other. Strangers become bike fellows become friends, and then the following weekends, perhaps they connect with each other, doing the ride to Whistler, doing the ride out in the Fraser Valley. That social network actually serves the other purpose with our mental health. So you're not by yourself, not alone, even if you live by yourself, but you still got the bike community.
Having people that you can reach out to, like, here, do you want to go for a ride, grab a coffee? Having that community to sort of lean on and say, like, wouldn't mind a chat with somebody outside of my own head, that helps a lot.
DGR's 1 day a year. We want these riders to connect outside of DGR 365 days a year, because that's where their friendship circles come from, that's their social support networks, and really that's how we grow as people.
Maybe motorbikes aren't for everyone, but I think it's very no judgment here, and there's a lot of, I guess from an outside before you think, oh, I don't have the outfit, or don't have the right fitting bike, but it's not that judgmental. Everyone turns up, there's all sorts of, all walks of life here.
It's an equalizer. It doesn't matter if you're a CEO, it doesn't matter what you do for work, it doesn't matter if you don't work. When you've got a passion, that connection makes it so much easier to break the ice, so much easier to connect, and ask anyone around the world and they will have made at least a few friends at their local Distinguished Gentleman's Ride.